Look, I spent enough time around firearms to understand that choosing the incorrect brand is more than simply a waste of money. To be honest, it's about your life and safety. Some businesses out there, they'll take advantage of every opportunity. Others have been producing high-quality firearms for many years, and there's a good reason why customers continue to choose them. So I decided to rank 12 brands from absolute garbage to the cream of the crop. I'm basing this on reliability, accuracy, safety features, build quality, customer service, and whether you're getting your money's worth. Trust me, I've seen enough firearms fail to know what separates the good from the dangerous. "12. Raven Arms. Stay far away. These guns are basically accidents waiting to happen. I'm not even kidding here. The MP25 uses zinc alloy frames, which sounds fancy until you realize zinc can't handle the stress of regular shooting. What happens? The frame starts cracking and deforming. Eventually, it'll fail completely. And that's when things get really scary. The early models didn't even have proper safety features. People were having accidental discharges left and right. Plus, the 25 ACP round has about as much stopping power as a strong breeze. When your gun's frame is literally falling apart while you're using it, you're not buying protection. You're buying a lawsuit waiting to happen. Seriously, avoid these like the plague. 11. Jimenez Arms. The Saturday night special problem. Here's the thing about Jimenez Arms. They make cheap guns that'll cost you big time later. They've operated under different names like Secy Industries, but the problems stay the same. These fall into what we call Saturday night specials, which is basically code for cheap guns that jam constantly and go off when they're not supposed to. The safety mechanisms? What safety mechanisms? They basically don't exist internally. I've seen people struggle to hit anything with these because the accuracy is just terrible. And good luck getting help from customer service. Users report waiting forever for responses, if they get any at all. When a company won't even talk to you about their dangerous product, that tells you everything you need to know. 10. Secy Industries. Quality control? Never heard of it. Secy has earned a reputation in the gun community, and not the good kind. These things jam so often that it's become their signature feature. It's almost impressive how consistently unreliable they are. The trigger system is where things get really bad. Heavy, jerky, and mushy. That's not what you want when accuracy and safety matter. Bad triggers create bad shooting habits, especially if you're new to firearms. The grip texture is poor too, so good luck controlling recoil. Want modern features like optics-ready slides or light rails? Look somewhere else. Secy keeps prices low by cutting out everything that makes a modern firearm actually useful. Sometimes the cheapest options ends up being the most expensive mistake you'll ever make. 9. Hi-Point Firearms. They work. Barely. Hi-Point has some loyal fans, but I think they're settling for way too little. The plastic frame with metal slides creates this weird weight distribution that makes the gun feel completely unbalanced. Despite using lightweight materials, these guns end up heavy and bulky anyway. The trigger? Same story as the other budget brands. Long, mushy, and heavy. Try being accurate with that, especially if you're just starting out. You get basic functionality, and that's it. No optics-ready options, no rails, no modern conveniences whatsoever. They've had recalls too, which shows that even at this basic level, there are still component problems. Hi-Point represents the absolute bottom of what I'd call acceptable. They function, but just barely. Only consider these if you have almost no budget and very low expectations. 8. Rossi. Good luck getting help. Customer service can make or break your experience with any gun, and Rossi has become famous for all the wrong reasons. People report sending repair requests into what feels like a black hole. Parts go missing, communication is non-existent, and getting help borders on impossible. The mechanical issues start showing up quickly. Loose screws, loading gates that don't work right, broken ejectors. It's like a greatest hits album of gun problems. The finish quality looks like something from a toy store, rather than a serious manufacturer. Some dedicated owners have managed to fix their Rossi firearms through extensive modifications. But think about that for a second. Why should you have to become a gunsmith just to make a new gun work properly? Even people who got theirs working admit they're inferior to Marlin, Winchester, or Henry rifles at similar prices. 7. Taurus. Inconsistency is their consistency. Taurus makes functional guns at competitive prices, but there's a catch. The quality varies so much from gun to gun that buying one feels like playing the lottery. Some work great, others have problems from day one. This inconsistency makes it impossible to recommend them confidently. Aftermarket support is limited compared to bigger names like Glock or Sig Sauer. Finding accessories or custom parts becomes a real challenge. Long-term parts availability is questionable too, which matters if you plan to keep the gun for years. Taurus represents mediocrity in gun manufacturing. They're not terrible, but they're not particularly good either. For serious shooters, that lukewarm performance just isn't enough. If you're still watching, you're awesome! Before we dive into some even better brands, do us a quick favor, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. It's totally free for you, but it means the world to us and helps our channel grow. Alright, let's jump back into the video. 6. Smith & Wesson, solid and dependable. Now we're getting into brands I can actually recommend. Smith & Wesson has something for everyone. Revolvers, pistols, rifles, you name it. Their M&P 15 Sport 3 earned recognition as an excellent budget AR-15, proving they can compete across different price ranges. Their revolvers are where they really shine through. Many people consider S&W's double-action revolvers the gold standard for quality and value. Over 80% of their customers consider themselves brand loyal, which says something about satisfaction levels. They've had some recall issues with specific models, but their overall track record remains strong. The diversity of their lineup means whether you need concealed carry, home defense, hunting, or sport shooting, they probably have something that fits. Smith & Wesson represents solid, dependable manufacturing. They're a safe choice that won't disappoint you. 5. Colt. History that still shoots straight. Colt brings something unique to the table. Genuine historical significance combined with modern performance. Their iconic designs, like the 1851 Navy revolver and single-action Army, basically defined entire categories of firearms. The 1911 platform represents their biggest contribution to modern guns, and it's still hugely popular decades after military adoption. Modern Colt production maintains that prestigious legacy while incorporating contemporary improvements. The LE 6922 AR-15 earned recognition as an excellent law enforcement rifle, proving they can still meet professional standards. Despite some financial challenges and recall issues, Colt's commitment to quality shows in current production. For shooters who appreciate firearms with genuine historical significance that still perform at modern standards, Colt offers something you can't get anywhere else. These are living pieces of American history that happen to shoot straight too. 4. CZ USA. European precision at fair prices. Engineering excellence shows up in how well guns handle extended use, and CZ has built a reputation for robust construction and consistent accuracy. The CZ75 and P10 series pistols get praise for ergonomic design and smooth trigger characteristics. Their rifles and shotguns maintain excellent reputations among hunters and sport shooters who demand consistent performance. Customer support represents an often overlooked aspect of ownership, and CZ excels here with comprehensive warranty programs and responsive service teams. They combine traditional craftsmanship with modern technology, creating firearms that appeal to both traditionalists and people who want the latest innovations. Competitive pricing makes their quality accessible without the premium costs associated with high-end manufacturers. You get precision engineering and reliable performance without paying extra for exclusivity or marketing hype. CZ USA delivers European precision engineering at reasonable prices. 3. Glock. Boring reliability that works. Sometimes the simplest design produces the most reliable results, and Glock pistols prove this point. The G17 and G19 remain among the best-selling handguns because they work when other designs fail. Maintenance requirements stay minimal due to straightforward design that prioritizes function over complexity. Law enforcement and military adoption worldwide speaks to real-world performance under demanding conditions. When professionals whose lives depend on their equipment consistently choose Glock, that's validation you can't buy with marketing budgets. They've had recall issues with specific components, like Gen 4 recoil springs, but their overall reliability reputation remains unchallenged. Many users who experiment with other brands eventually return to Glock because alternatives don't match that boring reliability Glock consistently delivers. Glock pistols are like the Honda Civic of the gun world. Not exciting, but they start every time and run forever with minimal maintenance. 2. Sig Sauer. Innovation meets reliability. Military and law enforcement adoption provides the most rigorous firearm testing available, and Sig Sauer's success in these markets reflects their commitment to precision and durability. The P320's adoption as the military's M17/M18 platform validates their engineering under the most challenging conditions possible. Innovation, combined with reliability, creates products that advance the state-of-the-art without sacrificing dependability. The P365 AXG Legion set new standards for micro-compact carry guns by packing full-size capability into truly concealable packages. Safety systems receive particular attention with multiple redundant mechanisms that exceed industry standards. The voluntary upgrade program for the P320 illustrates their continuous improvement approach and customer service commitment. Rather than waiting for problems to develop, they proactively addressed rare conditions to enhance safety beyond existing standards. Sig Sauer represents the perfect blend of innovation and reliability. 1. Daniel Defense. American excellence. Manufacturing integration separates exceptional firearms from collections of assembled parts, and Daniel Defense achieves this through predominantly in-house component production. This ensures compatibility and quality control throughout entire systems. The DD-M4 V7 consistently earns recognition as among the best AR-15s available because every component works in perfect harmony. Precision engineering shows most clearly in accuracy performance. The DD-M4 V7's compatibility with high-powered 5.56 NATO rounds delivers the consistency that serious shooters demand. Advanced features like M-Lock attachment technology on free-floating handguards provide both accuracy benefits and customization flexibility. Testing for durability guarantees that these rifles will remain accurate even after thousands of rounds and in challenging weather. Nitride finishing is one of the treatments used on components to give them long-term resistance to corrosion and wear. Although the initial cost of the pistol reflects high-quality components and production, accuracy and dependability hold steady over time. The best of the best in American gun production is Daniel Defense. They cost a lot, but for shooters who are prepared to pay for and want the highest quality, they are well worth the investment. There you have it. 12 brands range from avoid at all costs to absolute excellence. What's your experience with these manufacturers? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to the All About Survival channel for more survival and firearms content that cuts through the hype. See you in the next video.